Good morning to all, one and all present, on and off the dais. We are extremely delighted to welcome you all to the 6th edition of the International Conclave organized by the ICT Academy of Kerala.
ICT Academy of Kerala is a social enterprise officially launched on the 24th of June 2014 in a public-private partnership model with the aim of imparting ICT skills to the youths of Kerala for improving their employability opportunity in the industry. Over the years, ICT Academy has grown to a prime service provider for all the ICT and innovation-related training and capability building programs in the state.
Today we have gathered here to attend the International Conclave on Skills, Engineering and Technology. ICSET is one of the largest conclaves that brings together distinguished leaders and experts from science, technology, business, government and social development to debate and discuss various disciplines centered on a current technological theme.
The conclave was officially launched in 2016 and after a gap of about 2 years due to the pandemic, our 6th edition is finally in the physical operation. And over the years, we have conducted the conclave focusing on the most relevant topics of the time.
This time, the theme is Metaverse, Reimagining the Future. As you all may know, Metaverse is often considered the future of technology. It is nothing but a stimulated environment that is with virtual reality and augmented reality. It emulates a real world where people can play, socialize and shop.
And aside from some of the discussions on the theme, we intend to have panel discussions on various industry-relevant topics like future of jobs, future of technology, and conversation with one of the country's youngest CEOs, a session on INS Vikrant, and as well as talks by individual speakers, workshops, and student participation activities. The conclave will also provide a bird's-eye view on numerous breakthroughs occurring in the fields of skills, engineering and technology concerning the advancement taking place in the country.
Apart from that, the ICSET 2022 will also feature a Metaverse experience booth, giving the delegates a chance to experience the magic of the Metaverse. The ICT Academy of Kerala, jointly with Synergia Media Labs and TCS Rapid Labs, brings the unique experience to reality. Over 1,000 people are expected to attend, making it the largest ICSET among previous conclaves.
So let's now officially start the International Conclave on Skills, Engineering and Technology 2022 with a silent prayer. And I request all of you to please stand up for a few seconds.
Thank you. Welcome, Metaverse, Reimagining the Future. Let's now invite the dignitaries on the stage for the inaugural function. Our chief guest, Mr. M.C. Dathan, Padma Shri awardee and a scientific advisor to CM, will join virtually. And let's now start the inaugural function with a welcome address. For that, I invite Dr. Manoj A.S., currently working as Head, Program Government Operating Unit and former Head Corporation Relations and Senior Knowledge Officer at ICT Academy of Kerala.
A warm welcome to each one of you present here and the respected dignitaries on and off the dais, the president of this meeting, Mr. Santhosh Kurup, CEO of ICT Academy, our chief guest for the day, Mr. M.C. Dathan sir, and my colleagues, the teachers, faculty members, students, research scholars who are all present here. I welcome each and every one of you. As you know that ICSET, International Conclave for Skills, Engineering and Technology, is one of the flagship program of ICT Academy of Kerala. And we started this from the year 2016, where we tried to rediscover India, where we put a topic like Insight-Driven India. The second edition was in 2017, where we present the first time in Kerala, I may say, about the Industrial Revolution, the fourth Industrial Revolution. Then the third ICSET, 2018, after the natural calamity which has happened, the flood which has devastated Kerala, and we conducted a program, or we organized ICSET with a topic of rebuilding a new Kerala. ICSET 2020, where we found IR4 which is more prevalent, and we coined the term IR4 in action, where we dive into the details of Industrial Revolution 4.0. And in ICSET 2021, it was purely a virtual ICSET because of this pandemic COVID-19, where we coined and we tried to deliberate on a topic called as leading the new normal. And today, after this pandemic, after 2 years of gap, we again come physical in 2022 with another very fascinating topic, Metaverse. So ICT Academy of Kerala proudly presents before you Metaverse, Reimagining the Future. So before I get into my duty of welcoming the guest, firstly, I should welcome wholeheartedly the president of our meeting and our colleague and the leader, Mr. Santhosh Kurup, the CEO of ICT Academy of Kerala, to this program. Welcome you, sir. Next, as you know, one of the very famous personality, MC Dathan sir, he is an Indian space scientist, former director of VSSC. And as you all know, in 2014, Government of India awarded him the Padma Shri, the fourth highest civilian award, for his outstanding contribution in the field of science and technology. And he is also the scientific advisor to the Honorable CM of Kerala. And he has been a graduate in engineering from Government Engineering College, as well as an MTech in from Birla Institute of Technology. As you know that he's a very famous figure in the field of science and technology, who has contributed to many projects, prestigious projects of Government of India, SLV3, ASLV, and PSLV, and so on. On behalf of everyone present here, as well as on behalf of ICSET 2022, a warm welcome to you, sir. Next, I should welcome my colleague, Mr. Sajan, who is going to propose the vote of thanks, who is the man behind in conducting this program. A warm welcome to you, Mr. Sajan. And I should also welcome almost all the delegates here, because without you, this program will not happen. And even though we are trying this for the past couple of months in planning and bringing people, inviting them, a lot of arrangements happening. And as you know that a program of this nomenclature will not happen in a single day. So a lot of planning and work should be done on the back end. And I welcome almost all the faculty members, research scholars, students who really come from far distance across Kerala for attending this program. A warm welcome to you. And I also welcome the research scholars who come here, or faculty members who come here for paper presentation, as well as who just come and experience, as our competitor said, like we have a Metaverse experience counter there where you can go and feel and get the experience of Metaverse. So on behalf of ICSET 2022, a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Due to an emergency situation, our chairman has to travel abroad and unable to connect virtually or physically. He has expressed his sincere apologies and to all and convey the best wishes. Moving on, now I invite Mr. Santhosh Kurup, the CEO of ICT Academy, for presidential address. He leads the ICT Academy of Kerala and performed multiple roles both in India and abroad, in sales, delivery and operations. He is a member of KMA, CSI, CIAL and NASCOM with an experience span of over 25 years in the industry. So, welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Dathan sir, other corporate colleagues of mine, teachers, students, media, and other stakeholders who have come in for this wonderful morning for us. It is always a privilege and pleasure to meet you all. After a gap of 2 years, as my colleague said, we are back on a physical mode. And we can understand that there is around 1,200 plus people have registered as of now. We are actually going to run short of space, I believe. So kindly adjust and accommodate yourself where possible. As my colleague said, every time we come with ICSET, it is always about something new, something fresh. ICSET is a marquee event of ICT Academy of Kerala where we connect industry as well as academia on a collaborative platform. So it is a collaborative platform to start with and to end with. So I would request all of you to interact with the panel members. There is a experience center that is kept behind this main hall. You should go and see and learn from the experience center of Metaverse what is happening. Then whatever is being told here will be better understood for you in the coming days. As a topic, when we discuss this with our corporate colleagues and industry colleagues, in fact, I am also honored to have some of my batchmates and friends coming in who are representing some of the industries in Kerala. And no doubt, their view is also similar to what we think. The fact that Metaverse is going to be a transformation initiative for the new generation. So in simple terms, I can always quote a lot of statistics, which the latest statistics says that it is the scope of Metaverse in the next 3 years is around 200 billion, which is around 14 lakh crores is the kind of opportunity landscape that we have. I mean, we can keep talking about statistics, but to make you in a very, very simplistic term, I may be oversimplifying it. Metaverse gives us an opportunity to monetize our opportunities, economic opportunities in the cyberspace, which in simple terms also means that nowadays we purchase land, we purchase assets in the physical space, like my bikes, the Android phones, and so many things in the physical world. Metaverse is something which is intended to create something similar in the virtual world. So moving forward, you may be able to buy land not just in the earth, but also in the cyber world, right? That is a kind of experience that is being built by technologists all over the world in bringing live the opportunities around Metaverse to you. So sit back, see and learn, and take those learning back to your colleges and take every opportunity to see whether you can implement those things even in a small way. In fact, in the last 3 months, as part of this build-up to Metaverse, we also were conducting a series of technical events, and a lot of students amongst you has actually cracked this beautiful opportunity and created small projects around Metaverse. So I think the term may look a little strange for you now. It may look a little complex for you, but your own colleagues within your own campuses are creating a lot of interesting projects in this world, in this particular technical opportunity world. So kindly take back the learnings and see whether you can also start looking at implementing those things into projects, be it within your academic projects or even to something around the social side of it, where your community around, if you can find out some ideas which can be implemented using these new technology areas. That would be my duty to you, and our intent will be complete if you are able to implement something like that. So with those few words, I wanted to thank you once again for joining us here. Let us hear to our chief guest who is required to go by 10:30. So thank you so much, and hope to connect with you during the course of the day, because after this I will be coming back amongst you. So we hope to touch base with you on a regular basis before the end of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, for officially inaugurating the International Conclave on Skills, Engineering and Technology 2022, let me now invite our chief guest, Mr. M.C. Dathan. He is a Padma Shri awardee and was also the former director of India's Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. He is a science and technology maestro. Padma Shri Madhavan Chandra Dathan, well known as MC Dathan, was appointed as the Kerala Chief Minister's Scientific Advisor in May 2016. He will be joining us through online. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning to you all. First of all, let me express my very sincere thanks to the organizers, especially Dr. Santhosh, the CEO of ICT Academy of Kerala and the chairman of the ICT Academy of Kerala. In fact, I really wished to be with you at the convention center, but very unfortunately, I have to attend a very unavoidable meeting at 11 o'clock in the Shastra Bhavan here in Pattam. So I just pleaded to Santhosh for allowing me to join you online. Last month I got a call from IIM Jaipur for giving a talk on a very unique subject. They gave the theme. The theme is change is the only constant. Very interesting. Change is the only constant. When I started exploring the history of that particular quote I found. It is told by a Greek philosopher, Heraclitus, long back. And what he told was, the only constant in life is change. Yes, when you look at the life, we can find it is absolutely true. Everything is changing. We are changing, the environment is changing, climate is changing. Everything what we are seeing in this world is changing continuously. And here I also got an example that a man can never step twice to a flowing river. A man can never put his step twice to a flowing river. That means when he tried to put the second step, already the river is changed. Not only the river, the man also is changed. So change is a must. Change is a universal fact and we have to accept it. Especially a flowing river like that, there are many things. But instead of a flowing river, if we look at a pond with the stagnant water, not moving stagnant water, it will be stay dirty and will be stinking after some time. Change is also like that. Change is inevitable for growth. Change is inevitable for progress. So I want to introduce to you that how essential and inevitable is the change, and we should accept the change in the life. But the truth is there is a lot of resistance for change by anyone. When even the physical things, what we do generally, for changing a house, there is a resistance. Changing a profession, there is resistance. For that, for anything and everything, we wanted to be comfortable with the routine things with which we are accustomed and practiced. But for progress and to grow, if you want to progress and if you want to grow, change is a must. So this point I wanted to give you an introduction. First of all, let me tell I am not a computer expert. The purpose of a inauguration is mainly to take the audience to the auditorium, to the dais, and create an affinity or likeness among the audience for listening to what the people are talking in the dais. I am fully aware that the most boring thing in the life is to attend to lectures. But there are exceptions also. People even without a break in this shasam, the people used to listen. There are some. It happens if the communicator, the speaker is able to penetrate it. If they are penetrating only, the listening will take place efficiently. And there is a saying by all the people that the younger generation, the listening habit is not up to the mark. One of the reasons for the listening habit not up to the mark is because the device what is there become a part of your body, the mobile. Probably the organization should have already appealed to you for the session, keep the mobile switched off. Otherwise, your attention will be totally on that. Now coming to the point, all this conclave is arranged for three words, that is the skill, engineering and technology conclave. Skill you keep it away, that I will address later. But the engineering and technology when we talk, there is science and there is engineering. They have not touched the science part here because science is global. In the sense, the scientific principles and science, will change from one country to another country, one place to another place. But engineering or technology is global. What I mean is, making use of the scientific principles when you are going to enter into a technology for realizing things for the societal benefit, the local aspects, the local resources, the local technologies, the local requirements becomes very important. So here what we are going to do is matching our need and necessity in our society, what are engineering and technology things can be made and how we can develop a skill. Whenever I I talk about the skill. I always add another term called will, W-I-L, will. If you are not attaching will to the skill development, the skill development will not be effective. What I mean will is nothing other than willingness, the willpower, the mental willpower to accept a system. Without liking a system, you cannot develop a skill. So the best method for developing a skill in a particular field of technology is to start loving that particular field. And then you mentally get prepared for getting a training, getting an expertise to yourself to become an excellent performer in that particular field. And the next point is, if you wanted to have a skill development, you should be prepared for personally put your hand and then do the system. Not from the remote. You should personally get involved in the system and learn it. This is also very important. Now we'll come into the subject and the theme of this today's conclave. Very unique. For me, when I heard about Metaverse, it was appeared to be very unique. But it is a very interesting theme, Metaverse, and reimagining. They also used the word reimagining. And Kalam sir has used to the children always used to tell you should dream when you are away. Dreaming and dreaming. Dreaming is nothing other than a thought process. Thought process is meant for inside the mind, when you are overthinking, the thought process generates new ideas. Generating new ideas is the starting point for the innovations. During the strong thought process, but thought process will not take place without having an abundance of information and knowledge in your mind. If your thought process is to be effective, your mental state should be very rich. That richness will happen only by learning. Reading, listening, interaction are the three methods by which you can learn. There should not be any compromise for them. Reading, listening and interaction, you learn things, and in your mental screen you store abundance of things like a computer memory bank. Okay? Now that mental screen once it become rich, your thought process is becoming strong. When the thought process becomes strong, ideas will start emulating, getting just born. That thought process with the new ideas, by continuously putting your effort and interacting with the knowledge system, by retrieving the knowledge from the mind, your idea will get a good shape. Then we can call that idea is frozen. So we can call it as a frozen thought. Because you have given a shape to the idea. Once you have given a shape to the idea, immediately you can make it in the form of a report, or a sketch, or a drawing, or a circuit diagram, or a model, or a prototype. But once that idea is frozen and you made it to be a recorded things in a visible physical system, the next thing is to convert it into a practical, useful system for the society. That is called the real innovation. But when we call about the innovation, it need not be a new invention at all. People have a feeling that, anything new when you are inventing only become an innovation. No. Routine things, whatever we are utilizing, using for the daily life, if you make a change with improvement in many aspects, maybe completing the job with a shorter time, with a lesser cost, and having more efficiency, more user-friendly, more comfortable, least damage to the environment. Like this, there are a lot of improvement. That improvement is innovations. That innovations, we call it in Malayalam Navigarana. It's an improvement of the existing system. For that, the mind should always concentrate and work. Now, I told about the thought imagination, dreaming imagination, the thought process, and the creation of an idea, which we call it as creativity. Once the idea has come, you have to transfer to a practical system useful for the society, then it becomes an innovation. So it is a combination of the research scientists, technologists, and the transformation, or we can call it as a translation, then the industry. From the industry, it has come to the society. All these things are to be connected. That is the purpose. Now, coming to today's thing, the Metaverse. What is meta? What is verse? Verse is universe. Verse is nothing but universe. But meta means, what is meta? Have you ever thought, how can we define meta? Meta means adhukumele, that is beyond the boundary. Adhinum appuram, we call it, adhukumele or adhinum appuram. That is meta. And see, do certain things and you imagine about the next level. What else you can do it? You people are computer experts. Lot of things are being taught now. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, the virtual reality, virtual walkthrough for all these things. Plenty of systems are being talked about it. I used to think, what is intelligence? And the strange thing is, human beings are the only animal where intelligence is given. And strangely, human beings are the only people who read and improve knowledge. Animals don't do it. Animals don't need it. Because the intelligence, whatever the Creator has given, embedded to our body, system, mind, and etc., if you wanted to improve it, if you wanted to go on and grow it, with the progressive reading and acquiring of the knowledge is a must. More and more. And the system, the computer systems and improvement, etc., is, so fast it is improved. In the beginning, why I told you about the word by the Greek philosopher, change is the only constant. I told about the various changes in the society. Without a change, society cannot grow at all. Any organization, without change, it will have a perishing. If it is standstill without any change, without any growth, it will perish after some time. So why we should concentrate on this is, science and technology also is changing. Your success in the profession will depend upon how fast you are going to move with the change. Grasp the maximum thing, whatever is getting changed. Just to go fast along with that. I remember, when we were in engineering colleges, there are two things which make us proud in carrying. One was the T-square. I don't know, you people would not have seen T-square at all. With a long piece, we used to go to the colleges along with the T-square. It's a T-shaped wooden system, which we use it in the drawing board for making design drawings. And another piece of instrument was the slide rule. Those times there was no calculator. Slide rule is a scale type things, Google scale type things which we use for multiplication, addition, subtraction, and such kind of all these kind of things. Even certain minor calculations, we do it there. That age has gone. Now, instead of T-square, the concept has come T-learning. T-learning is, I just explained to you, T in the inverted T. Inverted T-learning is a technique. That means there is a vertical expertise and a horizontal exposure. The long piece is the vertical expertise. You are an expert in a particular field. Maybe electronics, civil engineering, electrical, or whatever it is there, you be an expert. But don't limit there. You have another short arm like the T, the inverted T. That is for a horizontal exposure to other field in the surrounding you. It may not be technology or it may not be science also. That horizontal exposure makes you more successful in your professional life. That is very, very important. Now, the engineering technology has changed to such a level that interdisciplinary coordination, cooperation is a must. Even mechanical people now change into mechatronics. Because without electronics, computer and software, things cannot work. So that has become a part of every branch of engineering. So in every branch of engineering, when this becomes essential, it becomes definitely so essential that you have to want to learn other things also. So keep in mind about the key learning technology, that is the vertical expertise. In a particular specialized field, you become a master. At the same time, try to grasp maximum knowledge and information in the surrounding fields also to be more successful. Now, two things it has come to my mind is how the computer becoming more smarter than human being. Basically, it is in two aspects in the sense, the memory. The storage memory pack, what computer can store information is much more than a human brain. Second thing is how fast a computer can retrieve system. That retrieval also is very things, human mind cannot retrieve it very fast. I used to tell people an example, there are two terms called awareness and consciousness. Two terms I will introduce to you, awareness and consciousness. Awareness is whatever information you have stored and we know about it. It's all there in our memory bank, in the brain. But consciousness is, the one which is coming to the mind instantaneously, immediately at the present happening system. Many times we make mistakes. We make mistakes because we may be aware of many things. But at the exact time when we require that information for making an action and executing a system, it doesn't come to your conscience, it doesn't come to your mind. A small delay happens for retrieving the information from the awareness to the consciousness. But immediately after that, after doing the mistake, it will come to you and then you will start, beating your head. Oh, I was knowing it very well, but it didn't click to me at the exact time when we want. This is a problem of retrieval by the human mind. Computer does not have it, and computer is very smart with respect to that in retrieval system. And the memory, huge capacity of memory, and also the fast and efficient retrieval system are two things, the computer systems helps us for doing things. When, if people are all talking about the virtual reality and, virtual walkthrough of system, things are coming to such a level that your Lulu model, the total Lulu model can be, put it in your computer and you can just select, just click a particular item which is in the rack and, within a few minutes it will come to your home. It has come to such a level, things have improved. But when we are talking about giving an artificial intelligence to the computer, it's not that an easy job. There are terms like fast computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, many things are there. We have in ISRO, we have, first time soft computing we have tried in the Mangalyaan mission. There was a need for that. The Mangalyaan mission, the distance covering by the orbit, was so multiplied than Chandrayaan mission and in crores of kilometers. The signal from the orbiter to the ground station, it takes more than 12 minutes, one way. And to and fro, it's about 24 minutes it takes. So, for getting a signal and then giving a decision on the ground station and giving a command for executing of the system, the time was, by the time things would have happened. So, we were forced to make a soft computing technique. That means we will be analyzing the total systems, all parameters which go on varying. With all parameters, with the different amount of variance, when it comes, the effect, what should the orbiter feel, and what is the decision to be taken by the orbiter in the systems available there, the devices there, etc. All permutation combinations in everything listed down, and teach the computer, give an intelligence to that, and in such an occasion do like this, in such another occasion you do like this. This is a culmination of the system. But I am telling you, with all these kind of, now I think one more step has gone. When I was interacting with Santhosh was telling that was one level. But the further in the Metaverse system, etc., it is going. Not only the possible chances of different situations, computer will be asked to think more about similar systems, similar or likely systems, which the computer will be able to imagine based on the input what we have given to it. That is something wonderful. That is something wonderful, and it will be having an amazing results, I tell you. But I can tell you, we should be very careful in making more and more dependency in the computer. There are three things what we do for the rocketry, satellites and launch vehicle. Three things with respect to the software we do is, one is the validation of the software, second is the verification, and third is simulation. These three things are done meticulously. Most of the time we have different groups for this. There will be a team for developing the software. There is a real computer software people. But after that there will be a separate group for validating it and verification of the system. And third thing is the simulation. In most of the software what we use in the launch vehicles and satellites etc. are simulated in the almost similar conditions in the ground. And clearly confirm that the software is foolproof. If you don't do it, even minor system changes in etc. If the computer is not adequately instructed or loaded with the algorithm and the different logic systems we are given. So this is the conditions, the present world what we are experiencing it. Lot of systems and lot of activities can be put into the help of the electronics, computer, software and related to these metaverse systems. With these few words, I request all of you to listen to the talk of these speakers who are all going to give lectures. It will give you some new idea which you may not get by reading or scanning through the computer or by interacting. This particular kind of conclaves are useful in that particular way. So I appeal to you to listen with the full mindedness without distraction of the mind during these sessions. And I conclude my word by telling you keep learning by reading, listening and the interaction. And by learning to enrich your mental background with the abundance of information and knowledge and convert that knowledge to wisdom by transforming or translating to practical useful devices or systems which is very much useful to the society in improving the value, quality and systems of the life. Value, quality and comfort of the life system. But by doing so, doing with all these kind of technological advancement and improvements, etc., two things please keep it in mind. One is, do the things only with the ethical mind. Don't go for unethical systems. And by doing ethical systems also, be very careful that you don't damage or disturb the environment, the nature, the ecology of the Creator given abundance of the nature wealth to us. See, please take care of the Mother Earth. That is to be given, this message is to be given to each and everyone who is a practicing scientist or as a technologist. With these few words, I thank the organizers again and I declare formally inaugurated today's conclave on skill, engineering and technology. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It was a very wonderful and inspirational speech. And next is word of thanks. I will invite Mr. Sajan M, the Head of Academic Operations of ICT Academy. He served his last 15 years in the education field and a management background and in marketing. Welcome to you, sir.
Good morning all. First of all, let me express my sincere gratitude to all the faculties and my dear student friends who are present here. I would like to express my thanks to Padma Shri Dathan sir for honoring this function with his valuable thoughts and inaugurating this ICSET 2022. Last but not the least, my dear colleagues at ICT Academy of Kerala who had made this a huge success, and I express my sincere thanks to all and everyone present here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.